in Bellevue. You know, oftentimes we get the question, the greatest amount of users on the road, maybe the vehicles, why are we spending the effort with ped and bikes? Well, the reality of it here in Bellevue is that pedestrians and cyclists suffer the greatest consequences when there are unsafe interactions between other modes. You know, it's not a day or a week where we see some really tragic events in the city, and we see and we live this, as do the people that are impacted. And I think that's what really strikes home for us, that, you know, if there's something that we can do, if there's another piece of data that we can use to make things better, we should do everything we can to do that.
Statistically speaking, driving over 50 kilometers an hour, it can be considered a fatal collision. Things like school zones that have a 30 kilometers or 20 mile per hour zone, those are speeds which are considered survivable for a pedestrian incident. So a static sign without lights, they just sort of become white noise after a while. They're posted everywhere along our communities. So something with a visual aspect, like a flashing light that's not usually there, it catches your attention. The City of Toronto, for example, it has over 1,500 school zone beacons, which are these ones here. And they've been installed throughout the city for the last 4 years and continuing, because 4 years ago, there were so many accidents that were happening in speed reduction zones, such as school zones. And it was public outcry that was really driving a need for a change.
Fort Bend County in 1980, it was largely a rural county, about 100,000 people. Now, 45 years later, we're pushing 1 million folks. One of the biggest complaints we receive is just poor driver behavior in our school zones. A lot of inattention to people crossing, a lot of inattention to the school zone speed limit. Glance provides, in addition to just the visual cue of the school zone flasher, but to provide in-vehicle warnings. From an engineering standpoint, Glance provides a whole slew of diagnostic data to our technicians in terms of what is happening out there in the field.
Fort Worth is one of the largest growing cities in the U.S. You know, Fort Worth had its fair share of pedestrian-involved accidents with kids. Kind of one of the things that we needed as a city is more or less kind of a protection asset. We've had issues where we didn't have remote connectivity to be able to verify the operation of, you know, these set flashers. But Glance has just been very instrumental to be able to pull up, look at the status, or be able to make changes on the fly without actually sending a body. Glance is one of the few products out there that's given me an all-in-one approach.
Plant City houses a large group of schools. We have a lot of pedestrian activity that travel to and from school every day. The safety aspect of having these flashers, having these advanced warnings in place was critical to us. You know, migrating over from the AP21 time clock that we used to have over to Glance has been a dramatic change for the better. We're able to communicate with the school flasher directly from Central. It's also allowed us to start looking into greater features like the connected vehicle technology. It's a way to communicate with the public.
Speeding in school zone.
If anybody knows about school clocks, we would always have to go out there, each school clock manually. Now we can do it from our desk, our phone, our laptop, iPad. Everything is cloud-based. It just helps out tremendously.
This is our Glance where we monitor in real time our school zone beacons. Great maintenance-free system. Every clock has reported in and checked in and is good working order. Just from the map, you can see right away how long it's been since it's actually checked in with the central system. You can get its current system voltages, solar array voltages, lamp on, lamp off details. You can actually go through and look at the beacon state, the system voltages, lamp states, solar array voltages, and anything else that we need to monitor in real time simultaneously.
So, being the home of Auburn University, game day traffic management is very unique. And it depends on who we're playing, what time the game is, and quite frankly, whether or not we won. So one of the newer technologies that we've employed recently are the rectangular rapid flashing beacons, or RFBs. We have added the technology to those to find out how many people are pushing the buttons. We can determine how many people are crossing the road at that location, and we are tracking a lot of statistics through the applied information units within those controller cabinets.
The data is important for us because we don't know what we're trying to solve without the data. We don't know where the greatest problems are without the data. The data helps us look at how does this month compare to the same month last year, to the last 3 months, how does it compare? And then when we implement strategic initiatives or engineering solutions in the city, we can then see the before and after as well. We can see if that initiative or that project that we implemented resulted in any actions that would have yielded any success or helped turn down that statistic or that data point lower. So for us, it's really important to be able to look to the data to help us validate our work here. We really live and breathe by that philosophy here at Bellevue. The new systems that we are implementing for connected vehicles, it's our hope and it's our wish that users know about it and can really embrace and adopt it and let it be a norm of how they can rely on these technologies. So it really takes all parts of the equation to work together.
Get ready for green.
From my perspective, the more information that each user has on the system makes them make better choices.
Speeding in school zone.
Not only would they make better, safer decisions, but it increases the efficiency throughout the system.
Our whole goal is making pedestrians safe. That's what we do. And when we integrate applied information, we're making the city, we're making crosswalks that much safer for pedestrians. I can't think of a more rewarding job than that is improving pedestrian safety throughout North America.
You know, our leadership at City Hall, they recognized the issue firsthand and they were quick to put funding for us to install these devices, and it has made Plant City much safer for the school children.
I would like to thank everybody who has put faith in me right now. The council, upper management, the help of Glance. Just thank everybody who has got us this far.
Not only makes us safer and our pedestrians and citizens safer, it's the way of the future, and I love being a part of it.